Hi everyone, this week's video is obviously me going to go see My Chemical Romance. My light has decided to shit itself, so I'm currently using a small flashlight so that you can see my face without the horribleness of the natural light outside that is absolutely insane. Anyways, I really hope you enjoy this video. In the beginning, I go visit a friend who lives near Manchester, and we did something called Cocktail Week, which was super fun. Very beneficial to me as somebody who's just recently turned 21. Obviously, I go to the UK and Europe pretty often compared to most people. So I have drank before, but I never really got to learn what I enjoy and what I like. I just kind of stuck to vodka cranberry or vodka Sprite, and that's obviously not something you want to stick to. So I learned I liked other cocktails, but still gonna say drinking's not totally my thing, but I had a great time and everything that we did was awesome. We did the cocktail week. In one of the places, a bar that we went to, you got to play video games inside of the bar. Hello, that's not, like, if that was here, I'd go all the time just to play the video games, to be totally honest with you, because it's such a good thing to do. And then we went to my first ever maid cafe, which was so fun and so nice, and I would definitely go to a maid cafe again. I got a boba drink and I got toga drawn on it. So, highly recommend that. And then next, you'll see I go into the stadium.
Here's my view at MCR. Well, I'm way over there, but like this is it. I'm down here, babes.
So you got to see my view of the stadium and everything. Obviously, I voted. It says like yay or nay. I voted yay. Because I think last time I voted nay, because I did go see My Chemical Romance last year at the Dodger Stadium in LA, which was so fun, so awesome. And this time I was so close. Here are some pictures. I was really close to B stage. I mean, granted, I couldn't really see. To be totally honest with you, I'm so sure I couldn't really see. But still such an awesome experience. Oh my goodness. I still can't really believe that I was that close. Obviously, if you're here, you know me. I'm a fan for a while, fan for ages, just like everybody else in the fucking world. So rad to see them like right in front of me, especially with one of my best friends and their sibling as well. That was such a fun trip. I had such a good time, and yeah, I would definitely go again. So here's the part where I'm going to explain getting into the stadium, because I do want to tell people, because I realized with my BTS one I didn't even explain how you get in and how the process was, but this is very fresh in my mind, so I will explain. So Wembley Stadium, I believe the doors opened at, I want to say it was 4 p.m. for pit people, because we had pit tickets, which super cheap compared to America. Oh my gosh. I think it was about 150 pounds and up, like a little more than 150 pounds, which is not that bad, to be totally honest with you. That's a pretty good price. Pit tickets here in America would be about 300 something. I'll tell you that. And Wembley did pretty okay. We got there pretty early. I know we left around noon, and we got there a lot sooner than we thought. The trains weren't that packed. It was a pretty easy journey on the tube. And I think we got there around 1:30, and we got merch. I'll have to check my timing, but I'm pretty sure that was it. Because I wanted us to get there at 2 originally. We got there a little sooner than 2. And then we sat outside and we heard them sound checking. We heard I'm Not Okay. I don't remember the other ones, but I remember I'm Not Okay. So we sound checked I'm Not Okay. This is Wembley Night 3, by the way. And then somebody from the stadium who works as I don't know if they're volunteers or what the process is, but somebody who works there comes in by where we're all set and says like, oh, are you guys pit? You should go line up over there because they're letting in the first 200 people first or something. So we go over there. We wait there for ages, and then they let the first 200 people in. But then I guess there are some people who are actually VIP, and they have wristbands that say they're VIP, so they're meant to technically go first before everyone else. But it was a bit tricky because there was kind of a system, but there also wasn't a system, and we kept saying that the whole time. We're like, there's no system, but there is a system, but there's no system. the system is that there's no system. And yeah, it was a bit tricky because we were all confused. We've been waiting in line for hours at this point, and they didn't even let people in at 4:30 when they said they were gonna let people in. And the opening act comes in at I want to say it was 6:30. And that was Anthony Green. Love Anthony Green. Oh my gosh, Anthony Green. If you ever see this clip, loved your show at Wembley. Oh my gosh, I've been wanting to see you for ages. Forever. And that was just the perfect timing. Anyways.
Child. Anyway, so
and then the second group came on after Anthony, I think around 6:30, and then played until 7:30, and MCR came out at 8:15, voiceover because I was slightly off. So that was the timeline. So we were a little worried because I was like, it's like 4:30, we've been waiting in this line for ages, I don't know what, there's like a whole group of people, VIPs waiting, because they don't know what's happening. So then they're sending people back into our line because I'm talking to this guy and complaining because at this point I'm like, we've been sitting here, we're hot, you've been giving us water, which is really nice, thank you Wembley, but you've got no fucking system. So all these people are confused because they think they should have their VIP wristbands, and you've just said you're gonna let those first like 200 people in, and now the rest of us are stood here waiting in line, and you're gonna send those VIPs to the back of the line. Anyways, some people got screwed over. I guess they just didn't get there early enough. I don't really know what happened with them. Honestly, they just kind of went to the back of the line. But those VIPs made it in. You know, I think they were kind of going with the first come, first serve type thing. But we still made it pretty close, obviously. You saw the videos. But it was a whole process, and it was a bit messy. But everyone around us, after, like, I started complaining to a guy, started complaining as well. It was really nice. It was a nice feeling that we were like, no, that large group of people, we understand that they think they are very important, but some of them who said they had VIP were the same tickets as us, and we're like, we're same ticket here, get to the back of the line, and they would just go off and go complain with this large group of people who's complaining, and we're like, oh my god. But then they got sent to the back and all worked out. So we made it to the front, and then we get in there, and honestly, you saw my view. When I took this video, there was not a lot of people at the time, to be totally honest. It was kind of crazy to me. But then things started to fill up really close to the time of, and then MCR came on. It was brilliant. It was awesome. I would definitely go again. Getting out was a little bit hard. When I went and saw Harry Styles at Wembley, I stayed right next to the stadium. This time we did not stay right next to the stadium. And getting to the tube lines would have taken forever, and we were scared they're going to close the tube lines off by the time we'd gotten to the front, because Wembley has like these stairs you come down from the tube station, and then you go down the street into Wembley. So we had to just, this entire street, we just, like, it's blocked off. Of course, it's closed off most of the time. It is closed off in general because it's just for shopping. But anyways, yeah. So we got an Uber, and oh my god, we had to go from Uber to Bolt. It was Lyft to Bolt, and it was a whole thing. But we ended up getting the Bolt, and because we had to walk to our driver, and he was like, walk this way because he can't come a certain way towards the stadium, and then there was really bad traffic, and then there was an ambulance at one point. He was like, come meet me, and then we were gonna meet him where he was, and he said, no, meet me halfway. And we're like, okay, but we could just walk to you wherever you are. And so he kept driving, and then we just met him, and it was a whole thing. But we got out. So if you are doing Wembley, some people did leave the show early. I'm just not that type of gal. But if you are willing to leave the show early, just leave the show and set early and head out to get to the tube line sooner. If not, you're going to be waiting quite a bit. But they had music playing all around. You had My Chemical Romance songs playing, so it's pretty nice. They did the same thing with Harry. So, yeah, that was the experience of Wembley Stadium for My Chemical Romance. Okay, so this is the part of the video where you can tune out, you can click away, leave a nice comment, say thanks for telling me all about that, Kiko. We really we really liked that information about MCR Wembley. We cared so much. Anyways, this is gonna be a different bit because my best friend and their sibling had left, so I was left to my own devices for one more day in London, and I decided, wow, I'm a Dan and Phil fan. I've watched Dan Howell go to a capsule hotel. Why don't I go check out this capsule hotel? So the rest of this vlog is my experience in a capsule hotel. I hope you enjoy it. It was definitely interesting. Don't know if I do it again. I just get really bad luck with other people near me in hostels or hotels. Voiceover Aniko here because I am too nervous to speak while in this sort of quiet space. This is me walking in. I wasn't quite sure what to do with my luggage because there was nowhere to store it, and it seems like not a lot of people had suitcases, but this is the area where I'm sleeping. Hi, zooming in on myself. Such a cute little area, honestly. It was really comfortable and nice if a guy didn't snore all fucking night. This is me going back down because I was confused about my luggage, and I asked, hey, where do I put it? And I said, oh, well, you just keep it in the room and make sure it's out of everybody's way in the hallway. So there she is. I hope she doesn't get stolen. Beautiful picture of near where I'm staying in Chinatown. And then this is me doing a bathroom little show for you. It's pretty nice. It's a little cubicle, not like American bathrooms where you can see through the holes. My bag. This is me brushing my teeth, getting ready for bed after eating a lovely dinner. And then here is me washing my face off. Yeah, because I was way too nervous to actually wash my face off in the communal bathroom. I think I was just really tired and it was really hot. And I was like, well, I have these makeup wipes, so I might as well just take off my makeup. And I did it, I did it like this so that I can do the voiceover because I'm not talking because it's so silent. You could literally hear a pin drop in that area. It was so nice that people were quiet aside from the snoring next to me. So, I highly recommend this if you get lucky and don't sleep next to someone who snores. I chose a non-all-girls area because the few times I have chosen an all-girls dorm in a hostel or something, sometimes the girls snore really, really loud, or they're just so disrespectful with the living space, so I just thought, fuck it, whatever, I guess the guys can't be as bad. But then the toilets, I will say, in this capsule area were disgusting because of the men. The piss was everywhere, which I don't blame them because it's kind of hard to keep your piss not everywhere. So yeah, definitely recommend if you can handle it. Maybe an all-women's one would be best for you if you're a woman. And if not, please be courteous. And if you snore, maybe don't stay in a place like this. Well, I really hope you enjoyed that video. I thought that was way better than the BTS vlog. I did pretty well. I was way back into the swing of things, and I definitely just got a lot more footage of the things that I did, and I was able to explain the process of going into the stadium more thoroughly. So give this video a like if you've made it this far. Obviously, you enjoyed it. And I appreciate you for making it this far if you have. If not, whatever. Guess you didn't want to see the ending. Now have a good day, and don't forget to drink some water. Bye.